Well, hi again, everyone. This is Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan 879, and this is game number 153 of the 2007 Cleveland Indians Stratomatic Mostly Advanced Replay. Today is the start of a three-game series between the Indians and the Oakland A's. This game is a little bit different than what is in the real life. In the real season, the Indians were on the brink of clinching and would clinch in the final game of the series. But in the simulation standings, the A's are the ones who are about ready to clinch. The A's have a 83-71 record, which is way over what they did in the real season. Second place is the Angels at 75-78. So magic number of 2. The Indians, meanwhile, are tied with the Twins for first at 73-79, and the Tigers are only a game and a half back at 72-81. So not over yet. All right. And the pitching matchup is Joe Blanton, the probably last ever pitcher to hit a home run in the World Series, barring Shohei Ohtani actually doing it, versus Fausto Carmona. And Carmona's stats on the replay. (15-8), 184 and 2/3 innings pitched, 70 earned runs allowed, 51 walks, 123 strikeouts, and a 3.41 ERA. On the real season, 17-8, 202 innings pitched, 69 earned runs, 57 walks, 126 strikeouts, and a 3.07 ERA. All right, this is actually the last three home games of the season. Well, home at Jacobs Field. I'll get to why they're the home team in the next series in one game. All right, betting order for the Oakland A's. Leading off and playing left field, Shannon Stewart. Batting second and playing first base is Derek Barton. Batting third and playing right field, Jack Cust. Batting cleanup and the designated hitter, Dan Johnson. Batting fifth and playing second base is Mark Ellis. Batting sixth and playing third base, future Indian Jack Hanahan. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Marco Scutaro. Batting eighth, and a guy you've seen in my 2016 Twins replay, Kurt Suzuki. And batting ninth and playing center field, Jeff Devannon. The Indians in the field from left to right, Kenny Lofton in left, Grady Sizemore in center, Franklin Gutierrez in right, Casey Blake at third, Johnny Peralta at short, has Dribble Cabrera at second, and Ryan Garco at first, Victor Martinez behind the plate catching Fausto Carmona. And here's Shannon Stewart, former Twin and Blue Jay. And a 6-4 to the third baseman, Blake. A 3 and a 5 should be able to take care of that. And he does. Nice diving stop. Gets up and throws out Stewart, one away. Here's Derek Barton. Not really too much about his career. 3-6, and he draws a walk, so. And here is professional hitter Jack Cust. That's pretty much all he does is homer or strikeout or walk. And a 5-9 is a shortstop X chance for Peralta. Not in range, 7-11, and that will be the end of the inning. And there's your 11. So, yep, ground ball to short. Peralta flips it to Cabrera onto first, inning ending, double play. And that will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the first. The A's nothing, and the Indians coming to bat. And let me get the Indians lineup here just a second. Okay, I had to pull a couple cards. Here's Joe Blanton, member of the 2008 Philadelphia Phillies. 2008. 2009 they lost to the Yankees. Here's Grady Sizemore. And Grady on the season, 272 average, 16 homers, 61 RBIs. And a 1-8 draws a leadoff walk. And they're going to hold him on. Suzuki does not have anything to reduce Sizemore. But it's the first inning, and they'll let Asdrubal Cabrera hit away. Asdrubal on the season, 242 average. 3 homers, 7 RBIs. And a 1-8. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There's Travis Hafner. 238 average, 30 homers, 89 RBIs. And there's a fly ball to center, just missed his good column. And with Victor Martinez up, they will send Sizemore. Let's see here, 15-13 for being held on. Yep. So 1-13, and Sizemore will steal. And that's a 9, and he is in there. 40th stolen base for Grady Sizemore. And here's the pitch to Victor. 3-5. Oh, just missed. 1-8 single chance. Nice leaping grab by the second baseman, Mark Ellis, and that will retire the side. Victor came into the game, by the way, 309 average, 33 homers, 109 RBIs. And after an inning complete, it's the Indians nothing and the A's nothing. And do it for the A's is Dan Johnson, Tampa Bay Rays hero. Here's the pitch to Johnson. Ooh, found a good column, and that's a base hit to right field. First hit of the game for either team. They will not hold Johnson on. There's Mark Ellis. And that's a ground ball to second. Cabrera to Peralta. Back to Garco. And for the second consecutive inning, not inning ending, but a double play. Here's Jack Hanahan. And that's a 9. So that's a base hit. For Hanahan. Here's Marco Scutero. I believe he won a League Championship Series MVP with the Giants during their 6-year run. Or back 10, 12, and 14. So 4-year run, I guess you could say. 5-11. Either side, it's a left field chance for Kenny Lofton. 3 and a 5. Ooh, that'll drop in for that'll get cut off by Lofton. And going to third is Hanahan. And the A's have runners on the corners with 2 down. Here's Kurt Suzuki, member of the 2019 Washington Nationals World Series championship team. 5-10. And once again, we need a 7-11. Nope, not this time. Johnny Peralta boots it. Scoring from third is Hanahan. And everybody is safe. Make sure that's not a 2-base error. No, only on a 2. All right, so the A's lead at 1-0 for Jeff DeVannen, former Anaheim, Los Angeles Angel. And a 1-11, he draws a walk. So Carmona, after getting the double play ball, has been a little shaky here. Second walk for Carmona. Back to the top of the order, Shannon Stewart grounded out his first time up. And that's a base hit to left field. Scudero not being held on makes him a 14. 2 outs makes him a 16. Hold on. Sorry, this base should have been bases loaded. Walked to the Vannon. Okay, so scoring from, let's see. So scoring is Scudero. The third, at least, is Suzuki. Runs at an 11. It's not terrible. And Lofton. So 14, Lofton is a +2. So 1 to 16. Try to score Suzuki, and they'll try it. The relay throw is in time. Wow, good play by Lofton. Get Scudero or get Suzuki at the plate. 7 to 5 to 2. And that will retire the side. The A's get 2 here in the top of the second and lead 2-0. And here's Garco, Peralta, and Lofton due up here in the bottom of the second. The Indians' bats need to wake up. They have not, spoiler alert, their bats have not been awake. And we hopefully don't need to sacrifice any quote-unquote live chickens. I'm not saying to do that. Go watch Major League and see what the joke is. 269 average for Garco, 20 homers, 60 RBIs. And popped him up to short. 1 away. Peralta, 244 average, 22 homers, 71 RBIs. Ground ball to third, 2 down. For Kenny Lofton. Lofton, 313 average with the Indians, 2 homers, 18 RBIs. Popped into foul territory. The first baseman, Barton, retires Lofton. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Indians here in the bottom of the second. And we go to the third with the Indians trailing 2-0. Barton, Cust, and Johnson due up. Here's Barton. And another shortstop X. 4 will not be in range for Peralta. The D20 not being kind for the Indians today. At least there was kind once to get Suzuki out, but here not kind. Here's Jack Cust. Ground into a double play his first time up. 2-7, found the hole in that column. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout for Carmona. 1 away for Dan Johnson. And that's a foul ball. And we'll do it again. First base chance for Garco. Oh boy. And he gets a glove on it and keeps it at least to a single. And going to second is Barton. So infield single for Dan Johnson. And the A's have runners on first and second. Boy. There's Mark Ellis. They are not holding either runner on. And another shortstop X chance. And once again, that 4, it's going to slip by, but only moving up one base. Once again, bases are loaded, and this is going to get ugly early. Could potentially, at least. Jack Hanahan, and they will play the infield back. Try to get a double play ball. Three, 5, swing and a miss, strike 3. Big second out. Here's Marco Scudero. For 2 against a righty. Fly ball to shallow center and racing in and making the catch is Sizemore. So the A's leave them loaded, and boy, Carmona has pitched already to 16 batters through 3 innings. But now it's time for the Indians in the bottom of the 3rd. Gutierrez, Blake, and Sizemore. Gutierrez, 268 average, 20 homers, 49 RBIs. Back to the mound. Ooh, 3 and a 19. Can Blanton stop this? Yes, he can. Nice play getting off the mound. Blanton throws out Gutierrez. 1 away. For Casey Blake. 257 average, 19 homers, 70 RBIs. And just in between those end home run chances, fly ball to left, 2 away. Grady Sizemore walked and stole a base, but was stranded at second. And second base X chance, that's for Ellis, 2 and a 3. He will make the nice diving stop and throw out Sizemore. Another 1-2-3 inning for Blanton. Oops. And we go to the top of the 4th. A's 2, Indians nothing. Suzuki, Devannon, and Stewart. And second base X chance 9 is not going to be in range for Cabrera. E5, 4 through 10 are a 12. There's your 12. So made that a little bit hard. It throws it in the dirt. Nice pick by Garco. And that retires Suzuki. Here's Jeff Devannon. Walked his first time up. 6-6 switch hitter batting left-handed. Ground ball to second. A little easier play for as Dribble Cabrera 2 down. Here's Shannon Stewart. Uh, 212 popped up behind home plate. And making the catch is Victor Martinez. And finally a 1-2-3 inning for Carmona here in the 4th. Now up for the Indians, Cabrera, Hafner, and Martinez. As the Indians are still looking for their first hit. They've had 1 base runner. I hope this doesn't end up like the Indians or the Guardians game against the Astros, where Framber Valdez threw a no-hitter. And Asdrubal Cabrera draws a leadoff walk. And he will not be going anywhere. Here's Travis Hafner. And ground ball to third, and Hanahan to Ellis to Barton. Double play. Two outs, nobody on. Victor Martinez. Six, eight. Fly ball to center, and that will retire the side. We go to the top of the fifth. A's 2. Indians, nothing. And Barton, Cust, and Johnson, your scheduled hitters. And he hits Barton, who has reached base for the third time today. And he will not be held on. Here's Jack Cust. And a 9 will not be in range for Cabrera. It's again 4 to 10 or a 12. There's a 6. And another 6-4-3 double play. Third one turned by the Indians today, and they still trail. Here's Dan Johnson, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. And he draws a walk. And here's Mark Ellis. 1-7, fly ball to center. And making the catch is Sizemore. And that will retire the side. Going to the bottom of the fifth. Garco, Peralta, and Lofton. Here's the pitch to Garco. And there's a base hit for Garco. First one of the game, and a rousing Bronx cheer comes from the Jacobs Field crowd. Will not hold him on. Here's Johnny Peralta. Third base X chance. Hanahan is a 2. Oh boy. 6 is out of range for Hanahan. E12, 6 to 10 or a 12. And we'll do it again. Again, 6 to 10 or a 12. Hold on, third base. Yep. And there's a 6, so another nice diving stop. Gets up, throws to second for 1. The relay is in time, so second double play turned by the A's. And here's Kenny Lofton. Two, 4, popped him up. Second baseman Ellis. That will retire the side. We go to the 6th. 2-0 A's. And we're going to let Carmona at least get through 3 times through the order. This is late season. You can do that. All right. Hanahan, Scudero, and Suzuki. First base X chance. Will this get down the line? No. So Garco will not be able to get to it. And Hanahan has his second hit of the game. And the Indians will get bullpen action. Jensen Lewis and Rafael Betancourt are loosening in the pen. Here's Scudero. Fly ball to center. 1 away. And here's Suzuki. Reached on an error and grounded out is 2 times up. And 16, will that be enough to turn 2? No, they'll get the force at second, but the relay is not in time. And Suzuki will replace Hanahan at first, and they will not hold him on. Here's Jeff Devannon. And switch hitter betting left-handed is a fly ball to left, and that will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 6th. We'll see about leaving Carmona in. Blanton facing Gutierrez, Blake, and Sizemore. And that's a ground ball to short. 1 away. Here's Casey Blake. Casey Blake 0 for 1. Yes, this is only the second time through the order in the 6th inning. And ground ball back to the box. And taken care of by Blanton, 2 away. And here's Grady Sizemore. Base hit. Only the second hit by the Indians tonight. And they will hold him on. He will not go anywhere. And Struble Cabrera struck out and walked. Of course, that 2 column and he gets the 7 for a fly ball to center. And that will retire the side. I'll let Carmona come out for the 7th. Lewis is ready when needed. And he will be needed. Base hit for Stewart. And actually, we'll bring in... we'll have Jensen Lewis. So that'll be it for Carmona. 6 innings. Responsible for the runner on first. And Jensen Lewis's stats on the season. Making his 29th appearance. 26 innings, 2-0 record, 26 innings pitched, 7 earned runs, 6 walks, 21 strikeouts, and a 2.42 ERA. And he will start with a runner on first being held on And ground ball to first. Throws to second for one. The relay with Lewis covering in time. Wonder what the Major League record is for most double plays turned in a game and lost. We'll see. So 2 down. Yeah, I don't play another way I call it mostly advances. I don't play the pluses in advanced. Just the way I do things. 2 down for Jack Cust. Nobody on. And there's a fly ball to deep center field. Sizemore racing back, and he makes the catch a step away from the wall. Stretch time here at Jacobs Field. Indians looking for some kind of life here. And Indians will get action in the bullpen. Let's see here. Aaron Foltz is loosening in the pen. As Blanton will come out for the bottom of the 7th. This is his point of weakness inning. Well, he's looked anything but weak so far, allowing just the 2 hits and 2 walks. It's only struck out 1, so been pitching to contact. Here's Travis Hafner. And 19, as we know from prior, will be a good play for Blanton as a 3 range. So Hafner 0 for 3 on the weak grounder to the pitcher. Actually, not weak grounder. Comebacker. Here's Victor Martinez 0 for 2 himself. And Ellis is a 2 and a 5. We'll make that play. That retires 2 up, 2 down. Here's Ryan Garco as one of the 2 hits today for the Indians. And another second base X chance. This one will not be. Just skips over Ellis's glove. Or under Ellis's glove. And that's a 2-out single. Here's Johnny Peralta. Six, 9, ground ball to first. And Barton steps on the bag himself. And we go to the 8th, and we'll bring in Aaron. Actually, Aaron Foltz has kind of pitched his quota for the year. So we will go with Rafael Betancourt has not pitched his quota. But then again, hold on. Time out. I'm going to check to see for Rafael Perez usage. Rafael Perez will come into the game. He did. If you haven't watched the game, he did pitch in the previous game. I won't tell you how he did. But Perez making his 51st appearance. No wins, 1 loss, 56 innings pitched, 22 earned runs, 11 walks, 60 strikeouts, and a 3.54 ERA. And here is Perez to face Dan Johnson. And that sneaks over the head of the first baseman, Garco. And that's a base hit for Johnson. 3 for 3 with a walk. So have a night, Dan Johnson. All right, they're not holding him on. Here's Mark Ellis, single in 3 attempts. Ground ball to second, weak grounder. The only play is to first. And moving to second is Johnson, 1 down. And here's Jack Hanahan. And against the lefty, 18. That should be a ground ball A for 3. And it is, so they will keep the runner at second there. 2 down. Here's Marco Scutero. 1-9 against the lefty, swing and a miss, strike 3. And that will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 8th. A's 2, Indians nothing, and Blanton will stay out. He has faced 24 batters through 7 innings, so 3 over the minimum. And here's the pitch to Kenny Lofton. Actually, nope. Kenny Lofton will be pinch hit for. Jason Michaels will pinch hit for Lofton. And Jason Michaels on the season. 235 average, 7 homers, 33 RBIs. Another second base X chance. 9 will not be in range. Ellis, as like Cabrera, is an E5, so 4 to 10 or a 12. There's a 6, so good play by Mark Ellis. That retires Michaels. He'll stay in the game and play left field. 1 down. And here's Franklin Gutierrez. 2-8. And that ball is just out of the reach of the left fielder, Stewart. Bounds up against the wall, gets over his head. Into third with a triple is Franklin Gutierrez on the 1-3 chance. And the Indians have a runner in scoring position for the first time. For Casey Blake, the A's will get bullpen action. Jerry Blevins and Ruddy Lugo are loosening. All right, here's Casey Blake. (6-2), and let's see if that is enough to score Gutierrez from third. I'm not sure it will. Runner on third, 5. Yes, it will. So ground ball to short, and they'll throw out Blake, but scoring from third is Gutierrez. For Casey Blake, that's RBI number 71, and we have a 2-1 game. Base is empty and 2 down for Grady Sizemore. (110) and ground ball to second, and that will retire the side. Indians do get 1. And we go to the top of the 9th. The Indians trail 2-1. Perez will be taken out of the game. We will go with Rafael Betancourt to try to hold this at 2-1. Betancourt on the season. 76th appearance, 3 wins, 6 losses, 76 in the 3rd innings pitched, 18 earned runs, 6 walks, 66 strikeouts, 3 saves, and a 2.12 ERA. He will face Suzuki, Devannon, and Stewart. And here's Kurt Suzuki. 3-5, swing and a miss, straight 3. Here's Jeff Devannon, switch hitter batting left-handed. Swing and a miss, straight 3. Here's Shannon Stewart. Houston Street loosening in the pen. Ground ball to short, and that will retire the side. So a quick 1-2-3 inning for the A's, and we go to the bottom of the ninth. Will we see some bottom of the ninth inning magic as we will turn it over to Houston Street. And the Indians will have Cabrera, Hafner, and Martinez. And here's the pitch to Asdrubal Cabrera. Blanton pitched a fantastic game, going 8 innings, only allowing 3 hits and a run. 4 hits, excuse me, and a run. So Street will try to finish off the game here. Two, ground ball to second. Ellis fires to first. 1 away for Travis Hafner. 0 for 3. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Now it's up to Victor Martinez. And swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's your ball game. Final score from Jacobs Field. The Indians lose this one 2-1. They fall to 73-80, and we'll be right back with a line score. Final line score: 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 errors. And the reason the A's only got 2 runs is because the Indians turned 4 double plays, but the Indians couldn't get the bats going once again, so they fall to 73-80. And there was some action on, this game was played on September 21st. On September 20th, there was nothing in the American League, really. So now, if the Angels lose to the Mariners, which likely will happen, we will have our second participant in the 2007 simulated postseason. But first, we'll get to that game first. Time out, I'm going to highlight the games which we're going to do. We'll be right back. Okay, so the win gets the A's to a 84-71 record. They will need, if the Angels lose, they need a 1-3 or less, so very slim. And they get it! 1-1-2! Holy cow! And so the Angels, or the A's, will have to wait another day to clinch the division. Wow. Okay, we'll go to the next to the National League West. The Dodgers' magic number is 2. They are facing the Arizona Diamondbacks in Arizona. Arizona needs a 6-1-6 or less. 6-2-5, no! And this one goes to the Dodgers, who have now clinched at least a share of the National League West. And we'll see if they can win the West. Colorado plays San Diego. Actually, this involves the wild card too, because the Rockies at 79 and 74 are 2 games behind the Braves at 81 and 72 for the wild card. The Reds are at 80 and 73, a game behind the Braves. So 2-4-1 or less, and the Dodgers win the division. Not so fast. So Colorado at least stays within 2 games, or they're within a game and a half now. We'll go to Atlanta, the leaders of the wild card. 245 or less hosting the Brewers. No, 316. So the Rockies move within a game. Can the Reds, who are facing the Giants, tie for the wild card? Reds will need a 253 or higher. No, 222. So the Giants will take care of this one. So we have the Rockies and the Reds both a game back of the the Braves. And this actually reduces the Mets' magic number. The Mets come in at 87 and 65. Their magic number was 4. Now it's 3. Can it get down to 2? They need a 352 or higher. Yes, they will. 426. So the Mets' magic number is down to 2. And the only thing left, we have the Minnesota Twins, who need a 266 or less to take the division lead. No, 564. So they will remain tied with the Indians. But here come the hard-charging Detroit Tigers at 72 and 81. Yeah. Both the Indians and the Twins fall to 73 and 80. If the Tigers win here, they will be a half game back of the division. They are hosting the Kansas City Royals and need a 5-6-1 or less. They do not get it 6-4-3. So the Royals will take care of that one. So all Cleveland, Minnesota, and Detroit all lose. So once again, Cleveland holds on to the tie for the division. And finally, the American League East. The Boston Red Sox are traveling to Tampa. They have a 4.5 game lead on the Yankees. Their magic number is 6. And Boston will try to get that 1-1-2 lesser magic again. Nope, 2-2-5, and that's enough to get the win for the Red Sox. Toronto and the Yankees. Now, the Blue Jays are a game behind the Yankees in the wild card. Yankees need a 2-6-4 to keep the wild card lead. And they will, 1-3-4. So, Red Sox reduce their magic number to 5, and the Blue Jays now fall 2 games behind in the wild card. And that is it for hyperfast scoring for the night. If your team won, great. If not, there is always tomorrow. And if your team wasn't covered, I will play them offline. I'm only doing the ones of note. So tomorrow looks like we'll possibly have 2 division clinchers. Both the A's and the Dodgers are magic numbers of 1, and the rest are still to be determined. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button, and then hit the bell icon. You'll be notified of any new videos. And whatever games you are playing, please enjoy them to your fullest. Have a good night, everybody.